Hey guys, so ignore my kind of like sloppy hair. I just got home from work a little while ago and I just wanted to do a makeup tutorial for you all today. And one comment that I hear all the time, whether it's on YouTube or just people I know just in daily life say this to me all the time, but they will say that they feel like they can't do like a dramatic smoky eye, like if they want to go out or dress up a little bit, they feel like they can't do a smoky eye because it just looks way too crazy on them, like they have black eyes and it's just way too harsh looking and they just feel like they can't pull it off. So I'm here to tell you totally can. And I'm just going to show you one option that you can do. There are many, but just kind of throw in some universal techniques that might help you out and may make you feel a little more confident in rocking a more dramatic eye if you want to go out and do something special. So if you want to see what I'm going to do, then just come a little closer. So one really safe option is just to go with a really neutral look. It doesn't have to be dark. I think that's one of the common misconceptions, is that you have to do like black all over your eyes, and you totally don't. So what I'm going to do first is just apply a cream shadow. And the color of this is basically just like a shimmery, taupey, bronzy kind of color. And you can apply this with your finger, that's totally fine. Or you can just use a synthetic brush, which is what I'm going to do just because I feel like it gives me a little bit more control. And it's easier for me to go ahead and blend it up to the crease, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just spreading it all over the lid and I'm bringing it right up to where my eye crease is right there. And then once I get up to that point, I have less product on the brush, so it kind of makes it fade naturally for you. And then while you're at it, just go ahead and get a little bit more on that brush, or you can use a Q-tip and look up and apply that right under your lower lash line. Now take any fluffy brush and a matte shade, just make sure it's matte, and get one that's about a shade or two darker than your actual skin color. And apply that to your crease area, just right overlapping where you put the cream product. And just do back and forth motions like this, and it's just really going to blend it out. There we go. Now take the same brush, just wipe it off, and go into a shade, again preferably matte, that is really close to your skin tone, kind of just a lighter shade, and apply that right under your brow. Then you can take some more of that and just put it right here in the inner corner of your eye. And that's just going to provide some light in the inner corner, so again your eyes don't look totally closed off. It will help it still look bright and open. So this is just a basic look. If you are comfortable with this and don't want to go any more dramatic, you can totally stop here. But if you want to add just a little bit of like a sultry effect, all you have to do is just take a smaller kind of crease brush like this, and any darker shade you want. You can use a matte brown, you can use like a plum color. If you feel brave and want to try it, you can go for a black. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to use a matte, deep dark brown, and I'm going to start out right here on the outer corner of my eye, but like right where my lashes come out of my lid. And I'm just going to kind of work that right into my lash line, like that. So it's going to give you a little bit of darkness there. And then just with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to go ahead and just blend it up into the outer part of my crease right here. And if you need more, just go back and add it in. But just start out slowly, and that way if you do need more, you can just kind of add on it instead of getting too much on your skin and then it's kind of hard to take it away. You can also take that same brush, dip the tip of it in again, and just go on the very outer portion of your lower lash line. And again, that's going to make it a little more dramatic, but it's also going to connect the upper part and the lower part together. And just go in about 1/3 to halfway. So now what you want to do is grab your eyeliner, and again, use whatever color you want. If you're not comfortable with black, use a brown or a plum or like a dark gray, anything. So what I'm going to do is just take any black pencil liner, and you don't even have to be like neat about it. It doesn't have to be perfect at all, but I'm just going to line my upper lash line, and I'm just trying to smudge it like right into that lash line. And try to make it thinner as you get more towards the inner corner here. Like that. And then this is like the easiest part of the whole look. Just take your finger and just lightly go over that line, and it's going to smudge it out and soften it. And especially if you didn't get it perfect, then you can see why it doesn't even matter, right? Because it's all just blended in and just really soft and smoky. So from here, either curl your lashes and put on a good 2 to 3 coats of mascara just to, you know, make sure your eyes look open and lifted, because with dark shades like this, it's really easy to make your eyes look closed off, because that's the original complaint that I've been hearing, you know. So really take some time with your lashes. If you still feel like it's not really looking that good, go ahead and just apply some false lashes, and you will be amazed at what it will do for your whole look. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some lashes real quick just to show you the difference that it makes. And I'm going to use these. These are 102 Demis. This is from Duo, and it just says dark tone on it. And what I do is I just squeeze out a tiny little drop of this, just like that. And I'm just going to apply it directly to the band of my lashes here. And make sure you really get the corners really well, because that is the first part that starts to lift after you've worn them for a while. And that's the last thing you want on your night out, right, is for your lashes to start coming off. So once you get your glue on, just hold it here for about like 30 seconds to a minute. So I've waited here for about a minute, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these on now. So just place them right on your lash line. Attach the inner corner too. Once you get them on, just kind of push them down and make sure that they're stuck on there really well. See how much of a difference that makes? I mean, it really does. And you don't have to wear lashes this dramatic. These are kind of crazy, but they make plenty of really natural looking lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get caught up with this eye, and I will come back and show you how to finish off the look. Alright guys, so I'm back with the finished look. I'm just about to run out of lighting here, so let me just show you real quick. And you can see the difference that the lashes make. They really just pull the whole look together. This is the final eye look, and if you're really leery just about it looking too dark and looking too crazy, you know, don't line your waterline, this right here. But if you're not comfortable with that, don't feel like you have to. Just leave it blank, you know, or line it with a brown or something. And there are just so many options, just as long as you're comfortable. For the rest of the face, keep it fairly neutral. For my cheeks, I just use just a bronzer and some pink blush, really natural looking. For my lips, I just have on a really natural colored lip gloss. I know I've said the word natural like a million times, but keep the rest of your face natural. A lot of times when you do your makeup more dramatic and you think, oh my gosh, I cannot leave the house like this, I'll look crazy, chances are you probably look fine. A lot of times, just if you're not used to seeing yourself with more makeup on and not used to it, you have the tendency to think, well, I look bad, and it, you know, maybe it's not necessarily true. Just make sure that you've blended all your shades really well, you've kept the darkest colors, you know, closest to your lash line, not really like way up into your crease or your brow bone, and keep the rest of your face neutral, and you can't lose. So I really, really hope this video helped you, because I really want everyone to feel like they can rock a more dramatic look and do their makeup just fine, because you can. So let me know if this helped you out and if you try it, and thank you so much for watching. Please come back next time. I'll have more videos very soon.